Hello again, welcome back to Football Spy on this Monday morning, and Robbie Keane is back in the news. He wasn't even on the bench for yesterday's 1-1 draw between Liverpool and Everton, and his place was taken by David N'Go, with all the rumours that he left with the right hump after realising that he wouldn't be involved. The word is that it was a Rick Parry signing rather than a Benitez signing anyway, which is why the Liverpool boss doesn't play him unless he absolutely has to. Everybody knows that Benitez and Rick Parry don't get on. Me personally, I think Keane should now get out of there. He'd be a great signing for Arsenal. Everton could really do with him up front, although I don't think that would happen. I can't see him going back to Spurs though with his tail between his legs. Now, before we move on to other news, apologies for the poor sound quality in last Friday's Spy. We actually don't know what caused it. A few of you have been asking about it. We're going to try and see if we can put that right for you today. Elsewhere in the papers, and we're into the home straight as far as transfer activity is concerned, so we expect a lot to happen over the next few days. We told you earlier this month that Pascal Chambondo was on the radar for a return to Spurs. The Sun says that that's a step closer. The Sun also confirmed that Portsmouth are about to move in for the Newcastle bad boy midfielder Joey Barton. Our own Daily Mirror's gone for one for all you Spurs fans. Spurs are ready to exchange the Mexican youngster Giovanni Dos Santos for the Brazilian Fred. Not sure that would be a good move for Fred's club, Lyon. Also in our own paper, the Newcastle keeper Shay Given is set for a £10 million move to Man City, with officials meeting on Monday to tie up the deal. On one other from the Mirror, Wigan boss Steve Bruce is ready to write a cheque for £6 million for the Cardiff City midfielder Joe Ledley. Way too much money, in my opinion, for a player that might have a lot of promise, but he's still got everything to prove. Now, time for your messages, and old friend of the show, Envy, is back. He says there on the Daily Mirror channel, I'm back after a long interval, was watching the show these days. Nice work, thank you very much. In response to your questions, Envy, I think Benitez will stay, but Aga, I think, will go to Milan because he can't get a good enough new deal at Anfield. I think Johnson will now stay at Portsmouth, but Harita Ilunga, I think, will go in this window if West Ham get a good enough offer for their left back, says he wants to move to a bigger club. On our Football Spy blogs page, Crispy says, it would appear the players at desperate Man City have no respect for Mark Hughes. They need a strong, well-respected manager before they can move forward. I agree. Tim wants to know if Heskey is available for the FA Cup now that he's signed for Villa. Yes, he is. Now, back to the papers, and lots of them saying that Sunderland are up against the Premier League's top clubs in a race to sign the Leeds midfield star Fabian Delph. Leeds want £10 million for him. They'll be lucky. And Celtic boss Gordon Strachan's keen on Derby midfielder Paul Green, with £1.5 million fee possible. Now, as of mid-morning, there's been no breaking news, but Anne is back in the Spy office looking as glamorous as ever, waiting to update you on anything that happens for the rest of the afternoon. I'll see you next time.